come off up in the living room to them two sitting up under the table like this.
Hey.
What is wrong with them? They waiting on me to come out the bathroom.
Yeah, I was waiting for you so I could.
Hey, Max. Hey, Maxie boy. Who are you feeling like? Max. Max. Hey, look at my belly. I'm not picking you up. He trying to climb up here and get in this spot right here. He makes room for himself. Look at him. I'm not picking you up. So, excuse me, I just had breakfast. Get out. Oh, I need to sweep my floor. He mad, he won't be able to pick you up so bad. But mind you, he just climbed up here. And he jumped down when I went in the kitchen to put my plate up. I'm starting to believe that he is spoiled. Look at him, girl. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him.
Alright, guys, secured. I underestimated myself. I had to come by all he had with the face mask and get boxes because I don't have boxes to ship those. So, yeah, I'm gonna go back in because I need to get something else. Look at she already in the house. Your face so wrong. I was like, what you mean, Trevor? What's going on? What happened? You got me on her? I'm like, oh, God. Hold on, I got something for you. Oh, where your mom at? Yeah, I've been meaning to. Absolutely love that scent, so that's like one of those scents you got to refresh today. But if I'm not mistaken, it was $70, so I don't think you should have to do that with a $70 fragrance. Or there's one of them scents I'm gonna have to actually mix with the bonbon cream. You get what I'm saying? So it's for it to stick all day. But like I just said, if you can't.
He snores. Good morning, you guys, and welcome back to Lenettes Life. I am, of course, yours truly, Lynette, and this is my life. Welcome back, my beautiful gems. So, I have a video that has been uploading since yesterday morning, and it still hasn't uploaded yet. I don't know what the heck is going on with my phone. Maybe it's not meant for me to upload it. I don't know. Also, I was going to just make that one big long video. It was gonna be about an hour and some change. But then I was like, who's gonna sit here and watch this video for an hour? Like, yeah, I need help in the watch time, but ain't nobody finna sit there and watch no video for an hour. It was gonna be part of Friday morning, what all I had going on. I had a story time about Max, which is the video that's actually trying to upload now. And then I was going to include the Bachelorette, some of the little clips that I got from, you know, the Bachelorette weekend. But yeah, I just don't know. So I ended up separating the video, whatever, and I'm just gonna do 2 separate videos because I know that's gonna be entirely too long to be trying to upload an hour-long video, and y'all probably gonna be skipping through that and whatnot. And so yeah, didn't do that. Also, I wasn't stressing about getting it uploaded anyway because y'all boy, I really wasn't gonna record today. Today is Tuesday. I didn't record anything yesterday because I just needed to step away. Yesterday, I pretty much had a migraine all day because Sheldon decided that when he woke up, he was gonna have a real bad. Sorry, y'all. That was the school calling to tell me that Sheldon has an absentee. Of course, he got an absentee. Y'all seen him home and he can't return back until he has a risk assessment. Okay, leading into what I was trying to talk about anyway. So he had an attitude yesterday morning with me, but by the time we got to the school, he seemed to have adjusted himself, right? You would think. So he goes to school, and teacher said he was doing okay at first, but then he decided that he was going to really show his ass. And for those of y'all that don't know, Sheldon has autism. He has behavioral impulse disorder and ADHD. That's all that some of the stuff he's labeled with. So he just decided he wasn't gonna do what was asked of him to do, what was required of him to do. He just was gonna be a butthole. So then he eventually, mind y'all, when all this started happening, it was like right before it was time for his bus to pick him up from the schoolhouse. It's like all you had was like maybe 15-20 minutes to hold it together, come your ass home, talk to me about it. But no, he goes off the deep end and he tells the people that he wanted to kill himself and that he no longer wanted to live. Now I'm telling y'all this with a straight face, and I'm telling y'all this because it's a serious message. But I was very emotional yesterday. I was a wreck. I was trying to hold it together for the sake of him, but that just sent my anxiety through the roof. That sent my blood pressure through the roof, and I just got it just did something to me, y'all, because y'all know, for y'all old heads, y'all old supporters, y'all faithful supporters that's been here, y'all know I fight for my baby. I do all I can for that kid so that he has a better life and so that he does not go into the world with judgment being passed on him. I try to make life a little smoother for him, and for him to sit there and say he wants to kill himself, he no longer wants to live. I know that is a part of, that's a part of all, you know, his disorder. But as a mother, whether it's a disability or not, as a mother, that's something you never want to hear your child say. Sorry, y'all. I thought I had put it together for the video. But that's something you don't want to hear your baby say. He's only 11. Like you're only just beginning to live life. And you don't want to live it anymore. Like, what the? True enough, y'all, I know that my baby wouldn't do anything to hurt himself. But all too often, I hear stories. I watch a lot of news, y'all, and I watch a lot of stories that most would be like, oh, I can't watch that type of stuff. But I watch a lot of real life situations. And so many times you see people, especially when it comes to suicide, you will see people who have made those threats aloud. and people ignored it for whatever reason. Oh, you know, you'll never do that, or oh, you're just talking out of anger, or you know, this, that, and the third. Sorry, y'all, I gotta stop and get some cigarettes because I need it. Hey, I'm good. Let me get a pack of Cool Mile 100. Sorry about that. That lady there, that's Kim people. She always checking out everybody. But sometimes you need a friendly face. That kind of calmed my nerves, distracted me. Okay. Back to the basics. So, you know, even though deep in my heart I don't feel like my child would actually do anything to harm himself, I honestly don't. You know what, I'm gonna just go this way because I ain't got time for this traffic. I honestly don't think that Sheldon would actually harm himself, but that's something that can't be taken lightly. I'm gonna let Charlie in on something. That's not the first time he said something like that. Okay, the first time I kind of like, okay, you're just saying something, whatever. This is the second time. So it raises more alarm and suspicion to me because it's like, the first time he said it to me, and it's because I feel like it's because I was fussing and he felt like he couldn't do anything right. So he said it out of frustration. This time he said it out of frustration, but when I sat him down and had a conversation with my child and asked him why, I don't know what they're doing. Like, and I asked him, why would you say that? And the first thing he wanted to revert back to is like he always do, y'all, I don't know. And so I told him, I said, no, son, I don't know. It's not going to work this time. You made a personal threat towards yourself. So I don't know. It's not going to work for me or for you. Not in this situation. And like I told him, just like when you a couple of months back made the threat about you were saying about bringing the weapons and stuff. Yeah, you didn't really mean what you said. Sorry, y'all. We keep getting interrupted because I'm trying to get him in with this new agency that, if y'all remember from a couple months back, I was trying to get him in with this new agency, but they ended up denying they didn't approve him for the services. So now we're trying to get back in there and see if we can get, with their program. But I'll speed y'all up to that in a minute. So basically, I don't remember where I left off. Oh yeah, talking about the whole, bringing the weapon. Yeah, you didn't mean that, but it's still taken as a threat. They don't take stuff like that lightly anymore due to all the mass school shootings and killings and stuff like that. Understood. But now you're threatening to cause harm to yourself. That puts people in a very scary position because self-harm can be the most dangerous harm. So it's like to seriously sit him down and talk to him. And once he realized that I wasn't going to take, I don't know, he like broke down in tears, y'all. He was in the back seat. I had just got him from school. He broke down, bust out in tears, you guys. And he was like, you know, my life is a living heck. He, you know, he don't curse, but he could, but, you know, he used different words for it. But he was like, my life is a living heck. I can't control my rage, and I'm trying, but it doesn't work. And I had to explain to him, Sheldon, you have been doing good for the last couple of months. What do you mean you can't control it? I say, maybe it's perhaps the fact that you've been controlling it for so long that you needed a moment to let it out. And he was like, yeah, then he started telling me, I hold it in, but sometimes I feel like I need to let it out. And I'm like, okay, I understand you need to let it out. But here's where the issue comes in, son. You're letting it out in the wrong way. You're supposed to let it out when you're talking with your counselor every week. That's when you're supposed to let it out. You're supposed to express that towards her so she can give you the tools to help you for next time. If you feel like, and I feel like y'all, a lot of times, that's why I let him beat me up in the mornings and give me the attitude and the lip and all the, and I let him give me all of that because I know he's been trying to hold it back. And I feel like I know how it feels to hold anger in. So I allow him to beat me up as a form of him letting it out. You see what I'm saying? But he won't. He'll give me the attitude and stuff, but he's not fully letting it out. Like, he sugarcoats for me. When I'm trying to have a conversation with him, he tries to make like everything's okay, he's fine. I want to find something for him to do that could allow him to let that anger out, but y'all, there's nothing here locally for him to do. And financially, I don't have the means to be on the road every week just so he could let some anger out. So I have to find something or some kind of way for my baby to let his aggression out without him harming himself or anybody else. Has he ever harmed anyone else or himself? No. But I do know that if it keeps going on like this, eventually it will happen. Eventually he'll do something to harm himself. Eventually he'll do something that could possibly harm someone else. And I'm trying my hardest, y'all, to prevent that from happening. Because the last thing I want to do is witness my child hurt himself. Or to have someone else's child being harmed at the hands of my child. So, I'm saying all of this. I'm updating y'all, filling y'all in. I reached out to our advocate, and she was on it yesterday. But like I said, I had to check out for a moment. But she sent me some information to go over, and some people to contact. So this morning I woke up bright and early, pulled my life together, got Max situated, and I called her back because she called me numerous times yesterday, just trying to check in on us to make sure we were good. But I was ignoring calls. I didn't want to talk to anybody about that. I wanted to just I wanted to just clear my thoughts for a moment, get myself together so that I could be the best help I could be for him. I didn't drink anything, no alcohol. I did go through half-pack cigarettes though. That's why I needed some this morning. But I woke up this morning and I got the ball rolling. It's what, 9:21 right now. I have contacted Miss King, our advocate. She's getting some referrals done for us. And then I have to call her back with some information about Sheldon so that she can get the ball rolling on some things. Then I called the counseling and therapy agency. We were trying to get him in with them so we could try to get a sooner date for the risk assessment. But the earliest they had was next Tuesday. The services that we have already, they getting him in at Thursday, but we were trying to get it sooner because now it's gonna have him being out of school a whole week. So I just went out here and just set up an appointment with them anyway, and we're just gonna do the risk assessment through the services we already have. So yeah, that's where we are with that, you guys. I keep trying to get him to understand, no, this is the third risk assessment I think he's had to have. And what's going to end up happening, they're going to start seeing him as a danger to others and to himself. And he's going to be sent to a mental institution for a couple of days, week or two. No contact with mom or dad. Mom, grandparents, because dad he ain't worth the rest of the nickel. But, no max. But y'all, I'm about to come to y'all, woman to woman, woman to man. Whoever's watching, I'm coming to y'all, woman to you. And I'm telling y'all, bad as I don't want my child to have to go somewhere, maybe that's what he needs to realize, that life is good where he's at. And that sometimes you could force something to happen and you end up in a place that you really don't want to be. I'm trying to prevent that, but at the end of the day, sometimes it can be out of my hand and out of my control. And maybe that's what he needs, to go somewhere and just for a little while to see that, dang, maybe life ain't so bad where I'm at. I asked him yesterday, I was afraid of the answer I might get, but I asked him, I was like, are you happy here with me? And he was like, yeah, Mama, I love being with you. I love being with my mom. I'm like, why do you feel like life is so horrible? And he was like, I don't feel like life is horrible. I just feel like I'm horrible. I feel like I'm the one causing you stress. I'm the one who is. He said he feels like he's the one who isn't right. And I had to inform him that no matter what you put me through, no matter what we go through, my life means nothing without him. I had to inform him that everything I do in my life is for him. And if there's no him, I can't go on. We had a moment. He kind of readjusted and he kind of started throughout the day going back to himself, where I could see a little light. But I also had to inform him that you can't just say things to get out of what you don't want to do or to get attention. You can't just say things like that, because that causes a trickle effect. That causes a spiral of events that which in turn do stress me out. And like I told him, I said, do you realize we were in the car on the way back home, and I was like, son, do you realize right now you would be on the school bus heading home? He was like, oh yeah, that's just how little time you had left in school. All you had to do was finish your science assignment and you would have been on your way home. All you had to do was hold on just a little longer. And that's a testament to blessings, because we could be so close to getting our blessing, and then because we get impatient or we feel like things aren't happening like they should, we'll do something that'll make that blessing get further and further away. Or we'll miss out on that blessing that was this close to us. I hope y'all be blessed. I just wanted to come on here. I didn't mean to get emotional, but I was coming on here to update y'all with the week and what we got going on. I will update y'all later. As y'all know, this is wedding week. Weekend is the wedding. So there's a lot of things going on this week, and he just added to it. Just piled it on. So I'll try to film what I can this week. If y'all don't receive anything from me this week, just know that there are a lot of things happening. A lot of things going on. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified, share it with your people so they can share with their people. People, come on. Let's help this beautiful family of gems grow. In the meantime, in between time, y'all already know what it is. Stay blessed, stay beautiful, my gems. I holla. Alright guys, so we are at Park Natchitoches, walking the trail.
We got Max with us.
Got Sheldon with us.
We got Max with us.
I ended up making his butt come because he acted like he couldn't answer his phone, and y'all already know the situation, so I just didn't want to leave him at home and be worried. So yeah, like I say, we were walking the trail. We've been walking for a little minute now, just enjoying the scenery, the trees. Let Max get some much needed exercise and run time in, since we're in that small apartment and I can't let him, you know, cut loose at the apartment because he's still hard-headed a little bit, just a little bit, and he don't like to listen, so can't let him just run free. I tried it yesterday without the leash, and he's very, very hard-headed, and I would hate for him to run off up in the road and get hit by one of them cars coming through the apartment complex, because they be flying. So yeah, this is what we're doing, listening to nature and just enjoying the trail.
right behind you.
You gave me the countdown.
That's because it's in the song. Look how Max was walking. Like, he was walking like he was in a senior center.
Who's your good pup? Who's your good pup? See, I thought this went like deeper into the woods. I'm kind of low-key glad it don't.
It ain't that deep.
That's what I'm saying. I thought it went a little deeper. Lord, he done got my puppet tangled up, y'all.
There we go.
All right, y'all. We are done with our walk. It was lovely. I enjoyed. I think I'm going to be doing this every day or every morning, possibly. Even when Sheldon in school, me and Max will come out here after dropping him off at school and get us a little exercise in. We all enjoyed. It done got hot now. It's like 67, but baby, it feel more like 77. I do have a sweater on, so. But yeah, so that's what we doing. Got Max down here. Everybody's starting to be out here now. Like she trying to walk down there, baby. So yeah, that's what we did. So now we're about to head home. Probably about to figure out what I'm gonna cook. And I might stop by the grocery store, and pick up something real quick. That way I don't have to wait on nothing to throw out. What would you like to eat for lunch today?
Burger.
Make burgers?
Yeah.
So, okay, I'll stop and get a pack of ground meat. I know we need some buns anyway. Get some buns, some cheese, get some lettuce. Yeah. So that looks like that's the plan, you guys. And stopping by the grocery store next. Max is with us. He enjoyed too. He got to let out all that energy, mama. I got to let out all my energy. And now he just chilling. I ain't had to tell him to sit down since he been in the car. Just hanging. You like that breeze? That feel good, Max? So yeah, oh look at my hair. So we're about to go out here and stop by this store, and I'm gonna holler at y'all because we're trying to catch a cool breeze, honey. And I'm gonna holler at y'all a little later.